Okay, so today we are going to be using the protractor to measure different types of angles. Now there are two different types of angles that we are going to be using today, and one is acute, which is a 0 to 90 degree angle, and another is obtuse, which means that it's 90 degrees to 180. Now we're not using right angles today, but that means a perfect 90 degree angle. I also want to point out that the vertex is where the corner of an angle is. So where both of the arms come together is what makes the vertex. And that's really important for when you're using your protractor. So part A says show how to align the protractor on any angle so that it can be measured. And this was the only protractor I could find, and it already has like this to help you kind of line it up. So I'm just going to be using this angle that I drew up here, and I want to make sure that this little hole goes right on where the vertex is. I'm going to line it up. So I know that this is a 110 degree angle. Now I know that because this is an obtuse angle. It is bigger than 90 degrees. So I'm going to look at the number that is bigger, because on both sides, on the bottom, it goes from 0 to 180. And then on the top, it goes from left to right, 0 to 180. So that's to help you measure acute and obtuse angles, but in this case, this is an obtuse angle. So we know that this angle is 110 degrees. So I'm gonna go ahead, say 110 degrees. Okay, so part B says show how to measure an acute angle having an angle measured that is a multiple of 5. So we're gonna line up our protractor. And I know that this angle is 50 degrees because it lines up perfectly on the 0. You always need to make sure that your protractor is flat where the 0 is, and it comes up to the 50 degree point. So 50 is a multiple of 5. So we've completed B. And I did just poke a hole through my paper. All right, so part C says show how to measure an obtuse angle having a measure that is an even number. So I already drew a nice obtuse angle for us. I put it flat like this. Push it all the way out so that it's lined up with the angle. Let's see. And I know my line is drawn a little funky, but I know since the vertex is right in the hole and I have both of these arms lined up, that this measure is 140. This is a 140 degree angle. And 140 degrees means that it's bigger than 90, so that means it is obtuse, and 140 is an even number, so we did part C right. Now, part D says state an acute angle measure that has a prime degree measure and demonstrate how to draw this angle with this type of protractor. So I picked 61. 61 is a prime degree number. So to draw an angle that is 61 degrees, I'm gonna line this up. So right about a little bit past 60. And now I'm gonna go ahead and draw my flat line at the bottom. I'm gonna draw a line down just right on that line there. I'm gonna pick my pencil up and I'm gonna go ahead and connect. I'm gonna connect where my protractor kind of messed me up because it's kind of a chunkier one. So this is a 61 degree angle, and that is a prime number. And I use my protractor to help me figure it out. Thank you.